Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dina. This is Creative Minds Homeschool, and I was tagged by BoyBoss Mama. Her name is Heidi. Thank you, Heidi, for the tag. And this is the Back to Homeschool tag. So here we go. Okay, so this tag has 10 questions, and at the end I'm going to tag 3 other mamas that are out there. So here we go. Number 1, when did you start your homeschool year, or do you homeschool year round? Actually, this is the first year we will be homeschooling year round, and we already started July 31st. So we're gonna give homeschool year round a try. Let's see, do you have any back to school traditions? Yes, we take pictures the first day of school. I like to get them to do the all about me, some kind of paper about that, just to kind of see their handwriting, and it kind of tends to show their skill level and that kind of thing. I like to get an idea of where they're at for that. And it's just fun to have to look back on, of course. Let's see what else we do for, I usually have a stash of kind of new school supplies and little extra treats or different fun surprises for them on their desk when they walk into school the first day of school, which is fun. They love that. They actually were asking about it this year because they remembered it from last year, which was nice that they were excited about it. Let's see. Number 3 says, what do you look forward to the most about a new school year? Getting into the new curriculum, I guess. We started a different curriculum this year. Our math is the same, but our language arts is different. And I would say there was a learning curve when we started. It was kind of challenging that first couple days, and it still sometimes is, but it's just nice having something new. It's kind of just refreshing. I also like that they start off the year, like their math curriculum is like a review. So it's not so teacher intensive on me because they kind of already know what they're doing. I like that. Let's see, number 4. What's your favorite part of back to school planning? Probably the fact that I'm not much of a planner, so I don't plan that much. Sorry to disappoint mamas out there. I'm just not a planner, so I really didn't do all that much planning. The main thing I plan is we do 5 in a row, and that's like our enrichment stuff. So I do plan out some of that, but that's about as far as I get as far as any kind of planning. That and like our Bible curriculum. Let's see, number 5. Are you an early bird gets the worm, or wait till the last minute shopper? Both. I love, y'all know that turnover when the shelves are empty and there's like a box of notebooks and like a few packs of crayons, and the little Walmart workers are like putting stuff on the shelves. I love that. Even though I want to see it all, but it's just like the excitement of there it is, and they're getting it put out. So this year I caught them on that, which I liked. And I guess but I continue to pick stuff up every time I go. It's kind of a bad time of year as far as if we had a budget, I would blow it, because you want to stock up. You see those cheap Crayola crayons and you're like, must have boxes and boxes of these, because if I get them in the middle of the year, they're gonna be $2 or more. So yeah, I'm kind of both. I'm shopping the whole time school supplies are out until I get everything I need. And really, this year it was right up until the first day of school. So I'm all of the above. What's your favorite find or deal so far? The Dollar Tree stuff. I like their student planners this year. Those are really cute, and we've been using them. I loved their little superhero posters that were like the short vowels, because they go with our theme, which is superheroes. That's pretty much, I can't think of anything that I've bought that was just super fantastic this time. Probably because we're pretty much set up. So I was trying this year to not buy so much. Let's see. Do you use a planner, book online, or make your own? I make my own because I am not a planner. So my planner is more of an attendance record. I like to check off what we do every day just so I'll know what subjects we've covered, what we're kind of missing out on, what we need to cover for accountability's sake. That's when where I keep track of how many days we do, because we're required in our state to do 180 days. And I do have in the back of that some 5 in a row planning pages, and that's where I keep everything all together. And that's about as much of a planner as I need. You know, like I have the dates at the top of my pages where I check off stuff. If we have a field trip, I'll write in that column for that day where we went and what we did. I'm very minimalistic in that department. Let's see. I know planner people, I'm boring. I'm so sorry. Let's see. How do you make time for yourself to plan and get organized? Well, this summer I had a baby. So yeah, there was like no time for myself to plan or organize, or very little. So my mother-in-law came a couple Fridays in a row, or Thursdays, some day of the week, a couple weeks before school started, and I basically worked on cleaning out the homeschool room, that was my planning and organizing time, I guess you could say. You know, how your supply, you know how kids are, they go and dig in there, and then everything, there's like paper clips over here and over here and over here, you know, like everything's just kind of, can't stand that. When I'm getting started, I want everything where it goes.
So you're not very organized, but you like everything just so?
So I organized through there, got the old curriculum out, got the new curriculum in, all that got set up. As far as planning, I really just took a quick time to plan out, basically looked through our 5 in a row book, saw their suggested activities and plugged them in where I wanted them. You know, I decided, okay, Monday's going to be our geography day, Tuesday's going to be our history day, Wednesday's going to be our science day, Thursday's going to be our art day. And then I just plug in the activities accordingly. So that worked out. I don't take a whole lot of time to plan. That's a redundant theme in this video, sorry. But it is what it is. Let's see, what did you do last year that you won't be doing this year? I'm still in the middle of tweaking our behavior. Oh, sorry y'all, I can't get comfortable on this floor. I'm tweaking our behavior system because I just feel like it's not the most effective right now. In general, I have a behavior chart that they move up, and then we call it off the chart because they get to the top and they can't go any further, so they're off the chart for the day. But they generally like to move up after every subject they do. So we don't have enough, we have more subjects than we have chart for. And, you know, when they're not behaving, they move down the chart. But it still gives them the opportunity. My husband's like, okay, if they're off the chart, that means they had no behavior problems all day long. They did not have a meltdown. They didn't give you any trouble at all. He's like, otherwise, they shouldn't be off the chart. And I'm like, yeah, I agree, but right now that's not the way it works out. So we were in the middle of tweaking that. His idea was to start them off the chart, and if you give behavior problems, you move down. But he's like, then you wouldn't have a chance. Where you end up, that one doesn't give a whole lot of grace. So that's something, I'm not doing it like I did last year just because I had kind of daily tickets going on for like TV time and that kind of thing. Candy after school, that kind of thing. Then I had behavior. So one was their work and one was their behavior. I need more simple than that. It's just too complicated right now. So I'm still in the middle of figuring that out. When I figure it out and get it going good, I'll do a video about it. Last one, number 10. Describe in one word your attitude about the new school year. My word for the year is joy. And I shared that in a different video. I will link it up here if you're interested in watching it. But basically, I'm working on putting the fruit of the Spirit in action. And not just having some fruit of the Spirit growing in me, but showing that it's growing. So one of those is choose joy. And today was a good example of that because it kind of was a rough day all around. It really wasn't a terrible day. It was a rough morning, put it that way. It was just hard getting started after a weekend. And I just kept thinking, I'm going to choose joy no matter what happens, no matter if the baby's not on track with what we're doing. I have little whiny, melty, downy first graders going on. I have the third grader every now and then giving me a little bit of attitude. I'm choosing joy. I'm not going to let it steal my joy. And so far, that is a good plan. So I'm going to plan on keeping my joy this year. And yeah. So those are my answers. Let's see. I'm going to tag M from the Terry family, Natasha from YMO Homeschool, and Carrie from Caffeine and Lesson Plans, My Homeschool Life. So y'all are tagged, ladies. I hope you'll join in on this tag. And thank you for watching. See you next time.